Does this device look very familiar to you? It definitely did look very familiar to me. This is the Micromax in 2B. If you remember my earlier videos about Micromax devices, I was actually very happy about few of the devices such as Micromax in Note 1. I feel like that is still one of the best performing devices considering price to performance ratio. Even the camera quality was pretty good for that particular price tag. Even the Micromax in 1B was good. This is the Micromax in 2B. No lag phone. You can say that Micromax is going to market this as it is not going to lag, and this device will be priced under the price tag of 10,000 rupees. Plus the good thing is base variant is going to be of 4GB RAM with 64GB of internal storage, and when you pair a low end or mid range processor with 4GB of RAM, the chances of the phone performing better are very good, because a lot of these devices come with 2GB RAM or 3GB RAM, which is not enough a lot of times. Now let's talk about the processor itself, because the Uni SoC 610 Uni SoC, what was the name? So the Uni SoC T610 is the processor. It comes with two Cortex A75 cores, which are the high-end cores which will get the task done, meaning all the CPU intensive tasks will be done quickly. And you also get 6 A55 cores, and ARM G52 GPU is also present here. Now if you're wondering what this can be compared with, then I feel like this cannot be compared with Helio G35, because this is a better processor, definitely better processor. When you use the device just with default installed applications, it does feel smoother. When you play games, and GPU is going to be very important factor, this performs better than G35 definitely. I played BGMI for some time, and 40 FPS is unlocked here, and 40 FPS feels like 40 FPS on the device. Even though the device is going to be priced very aggressively, the device comes with very good performance, and when it comes to CPU intensive tasks as well, this is definitely going to beat MediaTek in a lot of scenarios if we compare it with G35, because when we compare the price point, then G35 powered devices are available in this particular price segment. If you are expecting this device to perform similar to Helio G80 or G85, then that's not gonna happen. But considering the price point, I don't think there are any Helio G80 powered devices where the Micromax in 2B is priced. So very good. A huge thumbs up to Micromax actually, or Uni SoC, who made the processor, because the software also feels pretty well optimized for the processing power. Now when it comes to no lag phone, will it lag in the future? Then I feel like under the price tag of 10,000 rupees, getting A70 series of cores is actually a very good thing, and I feel it is not going to lag very easily if we compare this device with other devices which are present in the similar price point. Now let's talk about the camera itself, and here are some of the camera samples that we captured with the device. Now what do you think about the camera shots? Let me know in the comments below. You can look at the camera samples. Obviously in my initial impressions, the pictures were pretty good considering the price point. Once again, the pictures are not bad by any means. I would rather say these are very good quality pictures that Micromax is capturing now. And when it comes to the camera application, once again, the camera application is bare minimum. You can shoot photos, videos, and that's pretty much it. It can recognize objects. That feature is present here. Now when it comes to the software experience, this is a complete clean stock UI, like literally clean stock UI. You do not even get any bloatware application. If you call okay, there is not even Facebook application pre-installed. Oh my god. FM radio is present, but you have to insert headphones inside this to start the FM radio. Plus the device does get a headphone jack and a USB type C port, meaning you can use your other devices cable. If those devices are also powered by USB type C, then USB type C port is also present here. There is no secondary noise cancellation mic. There is only one single mic present here. Volume buttons and power button are present at the right side of the device. And I guess that's pretty much it for my unboxing and initial. I did not even unbox the device actually. In the box, before that, hashtag in for India. How about you? We are in for India. 2B. This is the 2B. So in the box, you get the device itself. You get a case inside the box. You also get a screen protector inside the box. User manuals are present here, and there is this very sad small charger which is very lightweight as well, and that's because this is a 10-watt charger only. You also get a USB type C cable. Once again, this is a similar cable quality as that of Micromax in Note 1, and I mentioned in that video as well. The cable is I mean normal length, a little bit longer than normal length, but the cable quality does not feel very premium. I know this device is not about 10,000 rupees, but still I expected slightly better cable quality. USB type C from this particular box or from Micromax basically. This video is being recorded from the rear facing camera of the Micromax in 2B. By the way, we did not talk about the display quality, so you can hear the microphone quality if you are interested in that, video quality and everything. So when it comes to the display quality, the device comes with a 720p display panel as expected. Under the price tag of 10,000 rupees, we can't really expect a 1080p panel, but it can go up to 400 nits. Once again, this was very surprising to me, and the display quality overall, considering its price point, was really good. The viewing angles, colors are pretty good for its price point. Again, we cannot expect a 1080p panel or AMOLED display at this particular price point. And I guess that's pretty it for this particular video. I guess the video was very positive in a way because of the UniSoC chipset or UniSoC chipset. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is the first time I'm reviewing any phone with that particular chipset. Probably we'll get few more phones in the future, but the processor is really powerful, I have to say that. And if the pricing is at 9K or 10K, then the pricing I would say is decent. But if the pricing starts from 8,000 rupees or 8,500 rupees, then for the 4GB RAM variant, then the pricing is excellent. I do not know the exact pricing about this device. I did this entire video considering the pricing will be 8,000 to 8,500 only. If the pricing is 9,000, it is not bad completely. But then by adding 500,000 rupees extra, you can get other phones with Helio G80 or G85 processor at times. But I'm pretty sure that the pricing is going to be around 8,000 rupees. Let's see what the pricing is. If it's less than 8,000 rupees, just go ahead and buy this device. It's fantastic overall when it comes to performance and all the things that it has to offer. And I guess that's pretty much it for this particular video. If you enjoyed it, give this video a huge thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you still have any more doubts, suggestions or queries regarding the Micromax in 2B, let me know about that in the comment section box below. The video is not sponsored by Micromax. Actually, Aryan edited the video and he was like, did Micromax sponsor this video? I said, no, it did not. UniSoC actual mein itna acha tha yaar. That's why I ended up praising it that much. It is actually a very good processor. I am surprised.